Welcome along, I'm Mandy Swift, your online marketing personal trainer, and today we're kicking off the first in a new series of essential video marketing tips and strategies. And over the next 5 videos, I want to cover with you the real basic video making do's and don'ts for when you get started out there online with your video. And I've chosen today to kick off with what I think is the number one hurdle that trips a lot of video marketers up when we get started. And that's the question, how long should my video be? So why did I choose to kick off with that question? Well, think about it. Have you ever gone to watch a video and before you've actually committed to pressing the play button, you've just glanced down to see how long that video is and whether or not it's worth your time right now? Exactly. Our number one job as video marketers is to get people to actually press play. So the length of your video is crucial. So what's the perfect length for your video? Well, you'll hear a lot of different suggestions out there. My advice to you is the perfect video is absolutely as long as it needs to be and no more than that. And the key words there are no more than that. You may well have heard the phrase, if I'd had more time, I'd have written it shorter. And the same is definitely true of video. Be ruthless. Watch your video back and work out, where's the redundancy? Where have you said things that don't need to be said? Where have you repeated things that don't need to be repeated? Be ruthless. Go through and edit out all that waffle and then redo your video so that your message is shorter, clearer, and really lands with your audience. The exact length of that message, that is going to depend on what your message is and who you're delivering it to. If you're delivering a message to a new audience who don't really know your content yet, then you definitely want to err on the side of short, 2 to 3 minutes max. Because people are they're going to be very unwilling to invest a whole lot of time with you until they know that that time is going to be well rewarded. The flip side of that, however, is, think about the purpose of your video. And the purpose of your video must be to deliver content. Be that information or entertainment or education, your video must deliver something. And if it's so short that it's shallow and it doesn't do its job, well, you're going to lose your audience on the back end anyway. So your message is as long as it needs to be and no longer than that. And here's a couple of tips for you. If you do find your video is dropping over the 2 to 3 minute mark, then think about changing it up. How? Well, pause. Change the camera angle. Change the way that you sat or stood up. Or just change the zoom on your lens so that it freshens people's interest and keeps their attention. If people know you and you're delivering great content and your videos are longer than say 20 minutes, then strongly consider chopping them into 20-minute manageable chunks. For 2 reasons. We know that the average sustained attention span of a person is around about that 20-minute mark. And secondly, we're all pushed for time today. Even if we're desperate to learn the content that video contains, if it's an hour long, sometimes we'll go, oh, I don't have an hour to commit right now. But if it was 20 minutes, I could squeeze that in. So consider how short or long your video needs to be and absolutely make it no longer and no shorter than that. I hope that's helped you. I hope that's given you some confidence to go away and really look closely at how much redundancy your video contains and where you can get rid of the waffle. I will see you in part 2. In the meantime, happy video.